Alright guys, in this video I'm going to talk to you about, do I wish I could change anything? If I could go back almost 8 years now to when I first decided to move out here to the Philippines. And we're going to kind of walk and talk at the same time, so stick around. Alright guys, so today's video we are going to do a walk and talk, a different part of Dumaguete than people normally see. This is the Henry Resort behind me and the north end of the boulevard. And you know, I want to kind of get off the beaten track a little bit here in Dumaguete. You know, everybody does the walk and talks on the boulevard. They do you know, the Valencia Plaza on the Sunday market. So I wanted to do something a bit different. And so that's what I'm going to do, because you guys spoke and I listened. You know, I wanted to do something a bit different. So this is what we are going to do with the new channel here. With the channel format, we're going to kind of take it this direction. Get out, and instead of sitting stationary in one spot, we're going to get out and walk and talk and stuff like that. Here's a new place. It looks like AM PM Dumaguete. So by the way, down here used to be a night market. Like, they would have it all set up for food and stuff. Everybody would go down there, all the Filipinos anyway. And now it's all moved to North Point here. Kind of a busy road here, but this is the section that I actually kind of like best in Dumaguete. It has a lot of good restaurants, and there's a lot of good hotels down on this end, a lot of places to get massage. Like Maya and I go to get a massage down here, and there's apartments and things down here. And so it's a little bit away from kind of the tourist section. I'm going to cross the road, I think, in a minute here, because there's a lot of traffic. Anyway, so what have I done anything different? Well, the answer is yes, absolutely. There are a lot of different things that I would have done. One, I would have planned a little bit better, because it is a bit... Let's get around this guy. So... Alright, anyway, so what have I done things different? Yeah. If I could have did things different, I would have went back to the time when I was planning out this trip. I think I planned it fairly well. I came out and I did a 1-month visit. The problem with my 1-month visit was it was part of the Philippines that I never ended up living in. I did 30 days, I did it in Davao, then I ended up moving to Cebu. Now, different than most expats, I actually came out here for a job. So when I came out here, there wasn't a whole lot of decision making as far as me having a choice of where and what city I wanted to live in. It was kind of chosen for me. So that's kind of the direction that I went with it. This is another new restaurant over here. Looks like it's set up for some kind of a wedding event or something. It's one thing I don't like about Philippines, it kind of makes me nuts, is the sidewalk situation. We do have some sidewalk here, but it's hit and miss. Here you have a very small stretch of sidewalk. And then it disappears, and there's no more sidewalk again. So make the best out of it. It's hot today. Yeah, so better planning on my part. I really researched it. I landed in Cebu, and I based it off of what everybody I had read about. Everybody said, go live in IT Park. So instantly I got into a lease without even really looking around. I just decided IT Park. I knew one other expat that lived at a place called Avita Towers. And so I moved in there with the first place I really looked at. And if I could have did it all over again, I would have just did an Airbnb for a month. By the way, here are apartments that are available for rent. Doesn't look like a whole lot of people living in them, to be honest. So anyway, there are a lot of apartments for rent here, especially when you get out to the sections where there's not a lot of other expats. So if I could have did it again, I would tell people, and for myself, I would have got an Airbnb for a month, slowly looked around, realized where I wanted to live. And then, because I ended up moving into Cebu Business Park, I broke my lease, lost my deposit, which was stupid on my part too. I should have just stuck it out and waited. I did a lot of stupid things. I spent like an American, not like a foreigner. Or I spent like an American, not like a Filipino, so. Down this way, there's actually a pancake house here in Dumaguete, which is pretty cool. So, here's one of the hotels I recommend. It's Riviera Hotel. It's on my website. You can find the link to it. It's a good hotel. It's got a massage place downstairs. So that's what I would have done different. The other thing is I waited about a little over a year before I ever bought a motorbike, and I was relying on trikes and hobbles, which are the motorbike taxis, taxis, Grab, all of that. And again, if I could do it again, I would have bought a motorbike and just practice. You know, you practice in a parking lot until you're comfortable. You get out to the little side streets, and I would have practiced until I got good at it. And it would have made exploring the Philippines that much more fun, getting around. Just having your own transportation is a big help. Here's some Filipino residences, which look pretty nice actually. Decent. We're gonna cross the street and walk back towards the Henry after this here. So I would have got transportation ASAP. And beforehand, I also would have taken care of things like having a US phone number, making sure my driver's license would have been taken care of, credit cards not expired, a forwarding mailbox, all these different things that I kind of let slip through the cracks in preparing for the move out here. So, all right, we're gonna cross the street here. They love to honk their horns here. It's not that they're trying to be annoying. They're really just trying to warn you that, hey, we're coming, turning on the street. Don't step out in front of me. And there's a lot of traffic coming, so I'm gonna have to wait a second for these guys. I never trust Filipino drivers completely. There's no yielding. They don't look right, left. You know, you just have to be careful. Okay. So here we got another street with a little bit of a sidewalk for a little ways. All right, what else would have I done differently? I would have definitely island hopped a lot more than what I did. I would get all around the different islands and explore a bit more because unfortunately I didn't explore as much as I wanted to. So, dog spa, laundromat, hotel, massage parlor. So, It's a busy section. Even when you do have sidewalk, it's like you'll get things in the middle of the sidewalk, so you can't even get by. This would be a Filipino type boarding house, apartments and dormitory for rent, and a church all at the same time. So anyway, there's a lot of babbling going on, but the point is yes, the major things would have been finding the right location, getting transportation right away, preparing better before my move out here, really getting rid of everything, no storage unit or anything, and island hop for sure, because ended up there was quite a few places that I really liked even more than Cebu. And so going back, I probably would have ended up someplace different than Cebu. But like I said, my job kind of forced me to choose Cebu. I didn't really have a choice as far as my first location that I chose. Got a guy skateboarding here. Okay. Now we get to cross. Always fun crossing the street in the Philippines. So, anyway, guys, other than that, there's not a whole lot more that I really would have done differently. To be honest, I've enjoyed my time here, and I've liked it a lot. I continue to like it. I do find myself needing breaks a lot more than I used to. Like, for example, just getting out of the country every 6 months or so, go hang out in Vietnam for a few weeks, Thailand, Malaysia, what have you. Here's a closer look at these apartments for rent. I don't know how nice they are on the inside, but I notice them every time I drive by. Let's see if I can get the name of them. Lakeshore Townhome. I can assure you there's no lakeshore around here. Kind of a busy road though to walk on, really. So yeah, that's really about it. I'm just going to continue to the end of this road, and we'll call it a day. Let me know what you think about the new format. Yeah, I know I had a topic today and I really just talked briefly about it, but I also wanted to show you a bit more on this north side. This is the north side of Dumaguete, kind of an area that doesn't get as much attention as the rest, and you don't really see a ton of foreigners over here in this section, to be honest. So here we got people. Another way to get to the Henry Resort is down this road, and got somebody selling fruit shakes and mangoes. Buntag. So well, they love to park their bikes in the shade for sure. So almost back at the Henry here, and here's another look on the other side again. All right guys, so here's where we'll wrap it up. Again, let me know down in the comments, do you want me to do more of these walk and talks around different areas that maybe aren't the norm for vloggers to walk around in, and show you different sites and show you my daily activities while maybe talking about a topic or something? I can certainly do that. I don't mind getting out and sweating for a little bit, getting some steps in on my routine here. Just let me know what you're interested in seeing, and I'll do my best to accommodate. So again, guys, appreciate you watching, and make sure you check out my website for a lot more information, free PDF for moving or traveling out to the Philippines, my preferred hotels in the Philippines list on the front page of my website, with links to book your room and everything. So thank you guys again, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.